Anyway, I want to thank you, Senator Clinton, for speaking out about the problem of corporations who are having too much ability to write the rules in this country, which you did in your speech the other day. This is related to that, but related to the city of Dover, which is one of the communities across the country that has gotten a grant to acquire military equipment from the federal government. In this case, a armored vehicle called a Bearcat, manufactured by a company called Lenco. Right? Now, Lenco actively helps cities figure out how to do the paperwork so that they can qualify for the money that the federal government will then provide so that they can get these military vehicles, which then cause problems with community relations in communities where police start to act perhaps more like military forces instead of like people protecting the community. So I guess my question for you is, what steps will you take to make sure that our local law enforcement do not become just another profit center for the military-industrial complex?
That's a very important question on several levels, one of which you just mentioned. And also because the militarization of local police has been, in many ways, a problem over the last couple of years with some of the incidents that we've had in communities across our country. So I have already spoken out, and I said we really do need to look hard at preventing the militarization of local police forces. And that means a lot of this heavy military equipment that was either already manufactured or manufactured after 9/11, which is now made available to local communities, should not necessarily end up there. And let me just make this point. Part of the reason for this is that after 9/11, you know, I was a senator from New York, so I was there within hours the next day, seeing what had happened in New York, and as part of the effort to try to protect our country through the new Department of Homeland Security, a lot of money was appropriated that would go through that process that could then be used by cities and towns across America. I think it was too broad. I think it was, unfortunately, lasting too long, so that it's still going on, as you rightly say here. And I just think that local communities working with the federal government need to take a hard look at whether we need to be paying for and subsidizing the transfer of such equipment to local communities. There still may be places in America where it is warranted, but I think it's gone too far and needs to be reined in. So thank you for raising that.